on your table. So if you do want to book in for any events, weddings, anything like that, he does, as you've shown as you come around, he does hand magic, he does all the full lot. So I'm going to hand you over to Ash. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Magic Ash. Thank you.
Can you hear me at the back? Can you all hear me? Excellent, guys, right? It's truly a shock tonight, guys, that I'm here. It's thanks to my man Dav here that mentioned this. I didn't even know about this event. And I turned up last week and did something for you guys, or some of you guys. And thanks to the three incredible judges that were here, I'm quite humble, guy, to be standing here in front of you today. I never thought I'd make it to the finals. So I'd first of all like to give a wonderful applause to the three judges we had last week on behalf of all the competitors. And the reason I'm doing this, guys, I'm sure a lot of you in the room are familiar with programs like The X Factor and Britain's Got Talent. And you'll remember last year, the magician won it as a good friend of mine, Richard Jones. And then the year before, Jamie Raven came second. But you'll know that they're English. And I'm Welsh, and I want to try and put Wales on the map with a magician, with talent. What a wonderful venue with that, guys. This is the first time I've turned up and seen it like this tonight. And I'd like to thank a special lady in the room who sat over there. Julia, I think you've done an incredible job. So I think we need to give Julia a round of applause, guys, because without Julia, this wouldn't be happening tonight. Julia, now I spare no expenses. I went to Tesco's before I came tonight and I bought this wonderful bag of balloons. I'm not sure how much they cost. Have you got a favourite colour, Ju? So I'm not biased. Red. Red. That's good. Oh, that's good. So, I'm going to give you a balloon, Julia, just to say thank you. And do you know what's inside these balloons, guys? Yeah, good job I'm not playing no instruments, innit? I don't even smoke 40 a day neither. I made sure I got a starry one for you, Julia. And this is just for you, darling, just as a little thank you off me. And all these here. And I'm gonna write, because I couldn't find thank you balloons. Clinton's cards was a bit too expensive for me. Anyway, thank you, Julia. Stay there, Jule, I'm gonna bring it right over to you. Thank you, Julia. And you know I said, Jule, what's inside these balloons? Do you know what's inside these balloons, guys? I think I've got a pair of scissors somewhere to discover what's inside. You like the red balloon, yeah? Yeah. Let's see what's inside the red balloon. Right, are we ready for some real magic? Yeah! Yes! Okay, now I've got tonight some newspaper cuttings that I don't know whether it was from my mum or my nan kept for me, and she wrapped the elastic band from them and I put them up in the loft and I got them out tonight, and I got a picture of a man's shirt here and a little, I don't know, why there's a teddy bear on there. And we got, for those who are getting on and right in the room, not looking at any faces in particular, but these are one of those toilets that, one of those seats that go up and down the stairs. I could do with some of those some days. Just basic, I don't know why they've been kept. Oh, this is a dear friend of mine who I was in school with, who overcome leukemia when she was told she had a month to live, and she overcome leukemia, so I think that's why that one's being kept. And girls, for all of you, you can see that. Yeah, Jess, you can. I only know Jess because I entertained them at the tables so long. I had to calm the nerves, guys. They were killing me inside. You behaving. You can see that there's Clinique on there for you, Jess, and we got something here for the men. Where's the men in the room? Yeah, boys, some nice new briefs there for you lads. Yeah. And this is a story of a young lad in Africa who's done a lot for charity, and he's He's developed a water system. But the best way to read these guys would be in a newspaper just like this. Okay, now then, I want to do a bit of this mind reading with you guys. If you watched Britain's Got Talent this year, there was DNA. Anybody see DNA on Britain's Got Talent? Nothing on me, that's why I'm stood up here and they now have made themselves a fortune. Anyway, we won't go into that. So, what I've got here, guys, is a packet of cards. They are not trick cards. I don't know why people say to me about these trick cards, but what we've done, I've drawn numbers on the back of all the cards. So every card has a dedicated number. And of course, we've got all the faces down here, and all the faces are different. Now I need 4 spectators. You don't even have to come up and join me. I'm looking for somebody who's either like a teenager or grown up, and just raise your arms in the air for me, guys. Lady here in the glasses, do me a favour, stay where you are. Now I need 4 different cards chosen. I want you to think of a club. You know the suits of cards? You've got clubs, the hearts, the spades and the diamonds. Am I going too fast for you? It's alright guys, we are in Llandilo, I understand. Do you want me to slow down a bit? Can you just think of a value of a card as a club and just keep hold of that thought a second? Hayley, was it? Yes, I met Hayley just earlier tonight, guys. Hayley, do me a favour, my darling. I want you to think of a heart. It doesn't matter if you think of the same values, because the 2 cards will be different, because you're thinking of a club, you're thinking of a heart. Yeah, can I just keep your attention for 30 seconds? I understand it's hard, I know, right? Okay? It's okay, right? You can get drunk after, right? So you think of a heart. Sorry, a club. You think of a heart. Good, well done, Hayley. I test you. Think of a club and think of a heart. Did I see any more arms in the air? Do me a favour. Think of a spade. And do I have one over this side? Come on, somebody help me out. Good man. Think of a diamond for me. Now, have you all got these cards in your heads? Now, before you tell me the cards, I've got a whiteboard. I'm going to make a little prediction. The girl with the glasses lost span after 10 seconds. Okay. Now behave yourself, just keep thinking of the card, nothing else, alright? It's not the mouth that comes out of, it's the mind that goes into it, you see. Just keep thinking, good man. Right, we're going to come back to this in a little bit, guys. By the way, of one of the spectators that I've asked to help me out, have any of you got a calculator on your phone? That's alright, we don't need it right this second, but we will need it in a couple of minutes. So, gorgeous lady over here, tell me your card for me, my darling. 4 of clubs. 4 you said? I'm going to see if I can find the 4 of clubs. 4 of clubs is right here. I'm going to pull that 4 out. I'm just going to paste that just down by here. Okay? Hale, what card are we thinking, love? 5 of hearts. A 5 of hearts. That's not the card I told you to say earlier, is it? If this goes wrong, I wish you were fault. 5 of hearts, guys. A lady here. Could have dressed for the night, couldn't have? Never mind, it's alright. Say again. A 9. And what was the suit of spade? You were thinking of a diamond. 9 of spades. 9 of spades is just here. And my man, say it nice and loud for me. 7 of diamonds. You listened to what I told you, though. Good man. Well done. Excellent. No, I don't use stooges. You're alright. I said my name's MagicAsh, not anymore. Anyway. Right, guys. Lost it again. I know. I don't know what you were doing, Ellen, but it's much more entertaining what I'm doing, love. You said to me 4 of clubs. Did you say you've got a calculator? Do me a favour, pull the calculator up on your phone for me. You had free choice of any of the clubs, ace being low up to king high. You chose the 4 of clubs, and on the back of that, we've got a 16. Can you put that number into your phone for me, please, darling? And just press plus. I didn't laugh, they did, not me. Hale, you said this one. And we got 24 on the back. Can you put 24 into your calculator for me? And press plus, please. My darling, you said a 9 of spades. And we've got 32 on the back. Will you put 32 into your calculator for me, please? Plus, on the back of the 7 of diamonds, my man, we've got the number 43. Okay? I want you to press equals, but don't tell me what it adds up to yet. Now, just think of this, guys, right? The possibilities, you've seen all the different numbers on the back of the cards before I had the card selected. I'll just give you something simple. If you were to pick the 4 lowest cards, which would be 1 plus 2, adds up to 3. I understand, okay? I know what the schools are like around here, right? So 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 4 would be 10. So if you were to pick the 4 lowest cards, whatever they were, and with the 4 lowest values on the back, it would have added up to 10. The 4 highest cards, 52 plus 51, plus 49 plus 48, comes to exactly 200. What's the 4 numbers that I gave you? What do they come to? Say it again. 150? 115, 115. Sorry, darling. You see, we made a prediction at the start. I've also got another prediction here. We're going to come down to this one in a second. I'm so obsessed with numbers that the box that the cards have come out of, I've put a number on the inside of the lid. Tell me the number again.
115.
Read that number for me.
115.
But you know how sad I am? No, you haven't seen me on Jeremy Kyle yet. I'm so obsessed with numbers. What's the chances of knowing the card you would pick with the number on the back? The card you would pick. You made me work for it. That man over there was not as hard as you was. I'm so obsessed with numbers. Here's our 4 numbers. So we got 16, 24, 32, and 43. 16, 24, 32, 43. I'm MagicAsh. You have been fantastic. Thank you, guys. Thank you.